Hello, it's nice to meet you again. This time, you will learn another pattern of the English noun phrases, that is, hyphenated modifier plus head noun. To learn this pattern, we have to know first the role of hyphens in noun phrases. A hyphen has a lot of uses, and one of them is in noun modifiers. In relation to noun modifiers, a hyphen is often needed in a compound modifier which consists of two or more words. Jadi hyphen, tanda strip kecil itu seringkali dibutuhkan di dalam modifier yang majemuk, yang terdiri dari dua atau lebih kata. For example, a 3-year-old child. 3-year-old. 3 words. Now, with hyphens, these 3 words are acting as one unit of modifier. A high-flying plane, high-flying, 2 words. With a hyphen, now these 2 words become one unit of modifier. A fire-damaged mansion, fire-damaged, 2 words. With a hyphen in between, they become one modifier, explaining mansion. Okay, so a hyphen makes the relationship between the words clear and avoids ambiguity. Jadi dengan hyphen, hubungan antar kata itu jelas, dan ini akan menghilangkan ketidakjelasan. Now, let's look at the next thing. We have 2 examples here. I saw a man eating fish. I saw a man eating fish. In the first sentence, man and eating are connected by a hyphen. Jadi dalam contoh pertama ini, man dan eating dihubungkan dengan hyphen. This sentence talks about a species of fish that eats men or human beings. The second sentence, however, I saw a man eating fish. There is no hyphen here. Nggak ada hyphennya di sini. So it means when I saw the man was eating fish. Now you can look at the pictures here. Bisa dilihat gambarnya. I saw a man eating fish. In this picture, you see a fish, and the fish eats a man. Jadi di sini adalah ikan pemakan manusia, ikan yang memakan manusia. The next picture, I saw a man eating fish. In this picture, you see a man. And the man was eating fish. Dalam gambar ini, Anda melihat gambar seorang laki-laki dan dia sedang makan ikan. That is the difference between a man eating fish and a man eating fish. Okay, now let's go on. What is meant by a hyphenated modifier? A hyphenated modifier is a compound modifier consisting of 2 or more words connected by a hyphen which act together like one adjective. Jadi di sini hyphenated modifier itu adalah modifier yang majemuk, yang terdiri dari 2 atau lebih kata yang dihubungkan oleh hyphen. Dan kata-kata ini bertindak bersama-sama seperti satu kata sifat. Jadi kalau contohnya a fast beating car, fast beating, 2 kata ini dengan hyphen di tengahnya menjadi satu modifier menerangkan car. artinya mobil yang melaju dengan cepat. A 3-page long essay, 3-page long, 3 kata dengan hyphens di antara kata-kata itu menjadi 1 unit menerangkan essay. Jadi di sini this essay is 3 pages long. Essay ini 3 halaman panjangnya. Ini gambarnya, a fast speeding car and a 3-page long essay. Okay, let's go on. In this module, there are 4 common forms of hyphenated modifiers which are used as pre-modifiers in noun phrases. Dalam modul ini, Anda akan belajar 4 bentuk yang umum dari hyphenated modifiers yang dipakai sebagai pre-modifiers dalam noun phrases. Pre-modifiers artinya modifier yang ada di depan head noun, kata bendanya. Okay, the 4 forms, keempat bentuk itu are hyphenated modifiers in ing, hyphenated modifiers in ed, hyphenated modifiers formed from noun phrases, and hyphenated modifiers formed with number units. Okay, let's have a look at each of them. The first one, hyphenated modifiers in ing. Now look at the following examples. A plant that grows slowly becomes a slowly growing plant. An animal that eats insects, an insect-eating animal. A plane which flies high, a high-flying plane. The ing verb, or we call it present participle, is used for verbs in active voice. A slowly growing plant, you see here, a plant that grows slowly. A never-ending argument, an argument that never ends. Now, grows and ends, these 2 verbs are in active voice. The second form, that is hyphenated modifiers in ed. Ed here is actually the past participle. The past participle verb. Look at the following examples. The bridge that was damaged by flood. It becomes the flood damaged bridge. A speech that was filled with emotion. An emotion-filled speech. A sweater that was woven by hand. A hand-woven sweater. The ed verb, or the past participle, is used for verbs in passive voice. The flood damaged bridge, the bridge that was damaged by flood. A hand-woven sweater is a sweater that was woven by hand. You see, the verbs damaged and woven are all verbs in passive voice. We have some exceptions with past participle in this context. Look at these examples. A man who educated himself, a self-educated man. A country which governed itself, a self-governed country. Now the verbs educated and governed, these 2 verbs are in active voice, but they are the past participle or ed when they are used in hyphenated modifiers. So these are exceptions. The next form that we are going to learn is hyphenated modifiers formed from noun phrases. You see, a noun phrase can also be used as a modifier in a noun phrase, in another noun phrase. Look at the following examples. A businessman with a clear sight. A clear sight. This is a noun phrase. And this becomes a clear-sighted businessman. A man with good humor becomes a good-humored man. A leader with a narrow mind becomes a narrow-minded leader. When noun phrases are used as noun modifiers, like a clear sight, good humor, a narrow mind, then you have to add ed to the noun and place a hyphen before it. There is no verb used in the formation of these modifiers. A clear-sighted businessman, a good-humored man. You see a hyphen there, a hyphen before sighted and a hyphen before humored. There are many noun phrases which are used as noun modifiers. And more common words or common phrases such as high heel, king size, they are used as noun modifiers, but they are used without ed. For example, high heel shoes, king size bed. Heel and size are used without ed. But there is also another exception. A girl with good manners, it becomes a well-mannered girl. Not a good-mannered girl, but a well-mannered girl. Please remember it. Okay, the last form is hyphenated modifiers, which are formed with number units. Look at the following examples. A three-step process. Three-step process. This is actually a process that consists of 3 steps. 3 steps. Yeah, we have number units here. 3 steps. A 5-year-old child becomes a child who is 5 years old. 5 years old. This is also another number unit. A 10-day tour is a tour that lasts 10 days. This is also another number unit. Now, what is special with hyphenated modifiers with number units? A number unit can be used as a noun modifier. We have to use a hyphen between the words in a number unit when it is used as a modifier before a head noun. For example, a 10-day tour, a 5-year-old child. So you see here, there is a hyphen between 10 and day, and there is a hyphen between 5 and year and old. And you have to use the singular form of the unit when it is used in a hyphenated modifier. Day is used in singular form. Year is also used in singular form. A 5-year-old child, a 10-day tour. That's all about hyphenated modifiers in noun phrases. Are you ready for the exercises?